4, 3, 2, 1. I went 1, 2. Yeah, I can't count. Hi, everybody. We're really high up here. I feel like you guys are seeing my upper body.
So
I got an itchy nose. I think I've got some tinsel when there's no tinsel in the house. Maybe if you just tilted the camera itself.
Maybe if I went over here instead.
Ooh! Ah! Well, that might be a little bit better, and then go down a little bit.
Sorry everyone, we're just readjusting the camera.
Welcome to our playing game. Yeah, it actually looks good, but face it this way a little bit more. We don't need to see as much.
Hi everyone!
Hey!
Say hi to people on YouTube. We're live.
Hi YouTube world, we are live. No, he's watching his shows. Oh, your hubby's watching his shows. That's okay, he can watch his shows. You're watching us. Thanks for watching.
I'm not.
I finally made it to another live event. Hi Linda, thanks for coming.
Hi everyone.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's an early one, mind you,
Yes.
but it is December 1st today, right?
Yeah, so 24 days till Christmas.
24 days, can you guys believe
and
it?
all other religions.
Yes,
like
other
festivals
celebrations
out there. We don't.
All of the above.
Yeah,
Alunikad.
Yeah, it's just like, you know what, we respect everyone's own celebrations. It's all about just loving each other, loving your family, your friends, and just, you know.
This is a month of showing the love and being on love. Yes, Mel Bells is now on purple. We know. We know. I know, it's so funny to say it's already December because where has the fall gone?
Like the year gone.
Where from May till now has been a blur.
Yeah, it's been
an absolute blur.
Yeah.
So, anyways, welcome to our Fireside Chat.
Well,
actually, Christmas tree side chat.
Christmas tree.
Oh my God, honey! Isn't this tree a little bear? Oh! That actually happened by accident on Instagram and Facebook first.
Yeah.
And then we had to reuse it again.
Yeah. It's a little bear.
It's and the funny is we didn't plan it.
No.
It was not intended at all. Actually, it kind of worked out.
So we already put the tree up, and we also put the lights in, just because, you know, lights, we don't have a memory.
And we have to say this for my sister. This is actually my sister's tree that she had in her house. And I remember a couple of years back, Nick and I, it was a pre-lit tree, but part of it wasn't lit.
So we ripped out all the lights.
We sat down and pulled out all the pre-lit. Yeah. And then we've been using it ever since, and we love it.
That's awesome, Johnny. That's awesome that you joined WW.
Oh, thanks. That's fantastic. Good,
so
way to go.
So this is the tree. So what we're going to do today is going to be a mixture of questions that we got online from our Facebook group. So for those who don't know, we have a Facebook group. If you search for it on Facebook, you will find it. Just look for Jean-Luc and Nick, the WW Gays. And it's just a positive group. Everybody helps each other.
Someone mentioned a Christmas pickle. I think I have one. I'll tell you guys about that later.
Yeah. And then, so they sent us questions. We'll also answer your questions live. So if you have questions, if you're on YouTube, please go ahead and ask your questions. We'll try to get to them. Sometimes we miss them, so we apologize.
Yeah, it's really tough being on YouTube sometimes because it scrolls, right, guys? So remember that.
For Facebook and Instagram, we won't see your questions. You guys are too far.
We're just making sure. What did I do?
You're fine. You're live. What are you
no, just checking to see how much plug Instagram in so we don't lose Instagram.
Oh, it's fine. It's at 54%.
Okay,
it's good. Okay, so we'll be doing that. We'll be decorating. We'll be showing you guys some of our
decorations and ornaments. Anyways, decoration time.
Yes. Okay, so decoration time. Okay, let's answer the first question, though.
Of course, then take a question.
So the first question I will talk about is from Ashley G. And she said, how do you get over feeling like you failed everyone who has been rooting for you and supporting you? Like starting again won't matter because no one will believe in you anymore.
I honestly think that question is a trick question.
Yeah.
Because I honestly think that no one is rooting for you to fail. I think you are thinking people are rooting for you to fail.
It's all we play. We always
play a negative scenario in our minds all the time. And if you actually spoke to these individuals and said, hey, you know what? I'm struggling with this right now, and I need your help. And actually asked them the questions. Ask them the questions that you fear. Like, do you think I'm doing this incorrectly? Ask these questions because a lot of times they'll be like, no, I completely support you. I just don't know how to support you.
Your mom's story.
Exactly.
Tell your mom's story again.
My mom, again, when I was going through the journey, I was about 80 pounds lost, and I was having a really hard time with how my face looked. I just didn't not like the look of my face whatsoever. And my mom, not meaning this meanly, said to me, you look better when you were fat. and it hurt me. And she had mentioned it a few times, and she then eventually, after I spoke to her, said, "That's not what I was trying to say. I was having a hard time expressing myself, and what I meant to say was, you are different now. You're not the same. You don't look the same. So I need to relearn who you are now."
Remember, guys, we were bigger entire lives. Our face was always a bigger face. We've never had faces this thin. So for our family and friends who've known us for years, this is a shock to them. We've never looked like this to them. So that's why for people who've known us a long time, it's a huge shock when we meet them. Some of them don't even recognize us.
No, a lot of people don't.
A lot of people don't recognize us. It happened just like last weekend in Halifax.
Exactly. So, a lot of times, so once again, I recommend you talking to these people, Ashley, and then maybe start revisiting on how you are interpreting the message that they're giving you. Because sometimes maybe you're reading into things that aren't actually being said. So Rosie had a question for us. Hey, Rosie, corn? What motivates you when you just don't want to? How do you reconcile with the mind game and the mind game your brain does?
So we struggle all the time. Like you guys will hear about our update from this week. We've been eating like crazy. Like we've
been on purple nonstop all week
until this weekend.
All week until Friday night.
Yeah.
Until Friday night.
Crazy. And
that's because it was Christmas.
But the thing is that we remember where we were before. We always harp on this, remembering your past, remembering seeing those before pictures, seeing those videos, sharing your journey, because you need to remember where you were, because that's what always reminds us of what we need to come back to.
Talking about it.
Yeah.
As soon as you think you are going on that bad mindset, make those comments in the groups. Say things, saying, "Guys, I'm struggling right now. What do I need to do?" Ask for help.
Yeah.
Just get that talk. Just get the verbal diarrhea out sometimes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just need to hear yourself talk, and you convince yourself that you are worth going. You are worth keeping on going. It's a mind game, right?
Yeah. So the next question is from Michelle D, and she asks, "Sustaining motivation over the long haul. I'm a 2 steps forward, 5 back person. I'm not winning this war." So, Michelle.
Oh my God, you're like Paula Abdul.
Yeah.
I take 2 steps forward, I take 2 steps back.
Yeah.
But opposites don't attract.
Yeah.
Well, they do actually. And I think it's really hard when it comes to that kind of stuff, because it's almost like what we were just talking to Rosie, about the answer that we gave Rosie is the fact that we put so many negative thoughts into our own brains that we start believing them.
Yeah.
And instead of believing them out loud, when we believe them inside our brains and don't talk about them, we start brainwashing ourselves into believing them.
And the other thing too is, like you were saying about the 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, you're always still more steps forward than you ever were.
Yes.
You always still have that knowledge of what you started learning, with the stuff you learned along the way, your recipes, the healthier options you can have. Keep using those in your everyday life. You know, if you're going to a party and it's potluck, make your plate healthier so you know you have that option. If you're going somewhere where you know there's going to be a lot of different things, like a restaurant, look up the menu ahead so you can be, proactive, so you know what you can have while you're there. If you know you're going to a restaurant, you have a lot of night events the next few weeks, eat healthier and lower point lunches and breakfast. Like, you need to balance that out. And the things that we've learned, that we've struggled for this our entire life. We've been on WW since 2011, on and off, tried, lost a bit of weight, gained it all back, lost a lot of weight, gained it all back. And so we know what it is to go up and down. It's still happening to us now.
Love that CAOB. It says, Pink says, change the words in your head, make them love you instead. It's so true.
Yeah.
Make you love you instead. And it's another question that was just asked there is the cats and the Christmas tree.
So we actually have a huge base down here.
It's a
wooden base that our friend Jacob that we've
all met.
You guys all met. We went to Halifax last week and saw them. So he built us this humongous base that doesn't allow the cats to topple the tree. Oh yes, do you want your scratch post, baby? Yes, I see that. There you go. There you go. Go close.
So yeah, they can't topple the tree whatsoever. They can try to jump in it. They really don't play with it much.
No,
we've trained them very well.
Yeah, they're pretty good cats. They listen pretty well, and they don't.
Wow, it's warm in here today.
Yeah. I don't know that type of show, honey. No.
I tried.
Okay, so now the next 3 sets of questions are very similar. So we have From Nancy and Richard T. So how do you keep the snack monster at bay during the Christmas season? All my faves are everywhere. From Heather N. How are you planning on tackling the Christmas season? Lots of family parties, work parties, friend parties, lots of treats that are special as they only meet once a year. Claudia M. How will you navigate the holiday season in regards to food? Help I eat everything I see. Eat everything I see.
So this is what I'm gonna say. 0 points, 0 points. I'm gonna eat 0 points. I'm gonna eat a lot of 0 points because that's how you sustain things.
Yeah.
0 points are your friends, guys, on any plan that you're on. Green, blue, or purple.
Yeah.
Those are your best friends during the holiday season,
Yeah.
especially because half of the meal that you're eating
like
is already
turkey
0
and vegetables
points.
and potatoes. So you can have some lower point option. The other option too is plan for it. Or even like there was that post you talked about a while ago. How there's only so many days in the year. There's 365 days a year. If you take this time of year to, and that's we've noticed this pattern with us. We are horrible in December.
Yep.
We always
tell
are.
that.
Yeah, we're gonna tell you guys this. We are horrible in December. We have so many things that happen that we just can't keep on track, and we've always had this issue from the get-go.
It starts actually mid-November to January is our hardest time.
And then January comes along, we're back on program, we're just diligent, and that's how it works for us. So maybe you have the same problems we do. Maybe sometimes a year you just can't get yourself to go, and that's natural. Just think about, you know what, I'm going to do as best as I can right now. I'll let things slide a little bit myself because, you know what, I want to enjoy myself. I don't want to stress out about it, I'm only human. But then give yourself a deadline. Say January 1st, which is, I know people think it's a New Year's resolution, but it's not. It's just a date. It doesn't have to be a resolution. But on January 1st, say, you know what, that's when I'm going to go full back on everything solidified, no more leftovers of stuff that you have from Christmas, just everything just clean and
maybe instead of giving yourself a New Year's resolution, give yourself a New Year's challenge.
Yeah.
Change your words, people. We've been talking about this forever.
And that's one of the things we want to talk about today, because when the first time we started this program, the last time, we actually did a detox for 3 months. We got rid of for 3 months foods that we thought were trigger foods that we could not control ourselves. And we're going to be doing it partly again this year. Not while we're going on the cruise, but...
Well, yeah, exactly.
But,
we didn't tell you guys that. We're going on a cruise, by the way.
We're going to fill you guys in that in a bit.
Yeah, that's a great way of looking at it, Heather. Go into maintenance for December. Why think about wanting to lose weight in a month where you know you're going to judge? That's a great
Still
way
make
of
your
doing
best choices. You know, don't do every single meal. If you know you're at home and you're making dinner, you should not be making a meal that's high in points this entire month. Your meals at home should possibly always be as 0 point as possible, because every other meal you're going to have out this month are going to be so crazy in points. So balance it that way. And that's how we do it. That's why people always say, you guys have corn every night. You have the same. That's because that's how it works for us. We have very low point meals during the week, or healthy meals, so that on weekends we get to splurge a little bit more. But even though it's December, we're terrible. Like, we end up gaining weight every December. So yeah, it's just a pattern.
I'm smiling over here in my little corner because I know I've put a little bit of... Well, actually, we'll talk about our weigh-ins in just a bit.
Yeah. So someone puts this. Today's a hungry day. I have 8 purple points left. Any suggestions besides fruit? Yogurt. Make yourself...
8 points left?
Yeah.
There's so many. Have popcorn. Have... My goodness.
Yeah, popcorn for
It
sure.
depends
Especially
on
on purple. Purple, if
you're on purple, popcorn is 0 points.
Popcorn. That's definitely our option that we would do. Yeah. Yes, homemade soup. You can make 0 point soups. There's a lot of things you can make 0 points if you think about it, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully that's that idea. Oatmeal is another good option. So yeah, like we're usually popcorn guys. That's usually what we go to when we want snacks at night. It's one of the main things we go for. Okay, next question. Amanda M. I want to know how you structure your points on purple. And speaking of purple, how it's going. Do you feel less hungry because you're eating more foods that are filling? Has your eating changed since being on purple? Actually, to be honest, it hasn't changed much.
Eating has not changed much.
We're still having kind of the same meals that we've been having before.
Yep.
We've allowed ourselves to have, we had 1 meal of potatoes and 1 meal of pasta last week. The only thing that we realize right now is that we're probably not going to get the best results with the purple plan right now because we're not working out.
Nope.
My foot's still been hurting, which we'll talk in a bit. My foot's still been hurting, so I'm not doing activity right now. And so it's really limited what we can do, so we're basically sedentary right now.
And not that, we have a lot of crazy stuff going on where we're doing stuff after work, so it's kind of like we're trying to balance
our activity is basically our life right now.
Yeah, and we're trying to balance our sleep. Oh my goodness, baby, what's wrong? He wants to be on the show, guys. He is! He is on the show. Keiko's the Christmas kitty, yes. Yeah. Can we hang some balls on his ears?
Stress fracture. I don't know. I might have to go check it out at some point because it's still hurting, and it got better, and then it got hurt. I did stuff last weekend and it hurt again, and then this week it was better and it got worse again. So just I don't know what's wrong with it. So we'll see.
Hi, my name is Chrissy Miss Balls.
Chrissy Miss Balls.
It's my drag name.
Chrissy Miss Balls. Yes.
Chrissy Priss Balls. I like it.
Okay. So yeah, so the purple hasn't changed us, and like I said, we're probably gonna stick to purple for a while.
You know what? I'm really enjoying purple right now. As long as we created these rules.
Yeah, because we created another rule this week.
Yes,
popcorn.
Popcorn rule.
So what we realized this week is we can't keep having popcorn as 0 points because we love it and we can eat it forever, and we would heavily overeat that. So what we're gonna do is popcorn. We can have it once in a night. And then we can have it again only when we've eaten all our points. So we can't say, oh, keep having 0 point popcorn, because then we're just going to keep eating popcorn and save all our points for other things. So we decided that's a new rule we're going to implement.
Yes, and the thing is because like he was saying, is we were eating popcorn as filler when we still had points, and we should never have been doing that. Popcorn should have been something that, again, when we ran out of points, is something that we can have as a 0 point snack.
So that's why I want to control ourselves on that. So.
And Bev said she just watched a YouTuber who says she's on WW and lost weight and is not exercising. And you know what? That could be possible.
Every person's different.
Everybody's different. I don't know if I would recommend saying not to exercise, but that's your own personal choice if you don't want to exercise. Yeah.
And we always measure 0 points too. So Linda says when we're having pasta, it's usually it's a serving size.
Serving size. Yeah. A portion still.
Yeah.
And as far as the exercise thing goes, I would say if you really want to maintain your weight loss and feel good, exercise is great.
Good. It's a good thing to do.
To me, it's the mental part of it.
Yeah, it helps us get stressed, de-stressed from life and from work. So.
Well, it creates enzymes and it creates like positive energy in your body, and so that's where I find exercise helps you in shaping your body, because if you just lose weight sometimes too, your body does not always end up looking the way you want it to.
Yeah, and it helps with skin retraction.
And then it retracts your skin as well, and it helps you sleep, it helps you feel better, it helps you, there's so many positive things about exercise that I think they should go hand in hand. But I mean, I'm no professional.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thirsty, and I'm drinking out of our new cups that Cynthia, Nick's sister, bought us. And it says on the cup, it says, "The journey is never done alone, and I'm never alone." And underneath it says, "It's Jean-Luc," and then Nick has the same cup, and his says, "It's Nick." And then we have to say, "We're the WW gays."
That should have been on like the inside of the cup lid or something.
Yeah, that's hilarious. So our next question here is, we did the Nancy and Richard, right? Mm-hmm. Heather N says, how are you planning staying on track? We just answered that as well.
Yeah.
By a lot of 0 points, yep. So Amanda, how do you structure your points on purple? We did that already too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's red Deb M.
Deb M.
So Deb M asked about where do we buy our butterball turkey pepperoni? We buy it at Loblaws, Great Food, or Fortino's. We've also seen it at...
Oh my goodness, we've seen it in a few places. Walmart had it for a while sometimes.
It's usually in the area where the pizzas are made. So like if you go at Walmart and there's an area where pizzas are made, where all the pepperoni is, it's usually in that area. Because I know we've seen it at Walmart as well.
So this is actually right now, all we're doing right now is putting filler into the tree. So we love a lot of balls, and the tree is...
Sobeys has them in Moncton, apparently.
Our tree is a little older, like we were saying, and we pulled some lights out. So by putting a lot of balls on the inside, it makes the tree look really, really full. Yeah. We have about 7 or 8 sets of lights in this tree. And I can't tell you this is the coolest part about being in the condo now. It actually feels bigger.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of weird to explain. Our tree used to be in an alcove at the front of our house. And now, this is the first time I can actually put the skirt on, and it's going to stay on because I can Velcro it. I could never get around it before. So Tina H asked how to curb late night snacking.
I wish we knew how to do that.
I honestly wish. So can anybody out there, if those who have learned how to curb late night snacking, can someone answer that question or give some suggestions?
We are night snackers. It's something we
are not experts on that.
Yeah, we're not experts on that because we knew this time that that last time this was something that we needed in our lives. We need snacking.
Oh, yeah.
We can't get rid of it. We know who we are. So we've embraced this program with having night snacks at the same time.
And I can see how some people would be afraid of it and want to get rid of it.
For us.
So I don't think there's anything wrong with those who can do that. But what are things you go to bed early and stay there? That's actually a good way of doing it. Have 5 points. I say 5 points. That's a good way. Making sure you save a certain amount of points for your snacks at night, saying I'm only allowed to have 4 points and then that's it. Go to bed right after dinner. Yeah, that's also great. You get a lot of sleep, but you might be up really early. My bad is late night snacking. A disabled daughter goes to bed at 8 p.m. and I stay up till midnight. Grr. So you know what? Why don't you do some exercise instead of snacking? That's another way of doing it. Or for every snack you want, if you take a snack after your specific time that you stop, you have to do 10 jumping jacks. Like, challenge yourself that way. Do things like that, because that'll make you want to go, okay, well, am I going to want to do the 10 jumping jacks? Or you're really going to want that snack enough
to do it.
Remember,
we create rules for a lot of the stuff we do. That's how it works for us. These rules are in place because we knew we had issues. So if you have something that you have a problem with, or something you don't do, or snacking, maybe create a rule around it. Say, I can have a snack, I can create myself a small snack bowl of 3 snacks every hour. And place your, so you know at least you're planning for your snacks. It's you have to create these rules, otherwise it's really hard to get through this.
I want to show everybody this cool little tool we have. No, you're not going to be able to see him, but he's a little Santa Claus in our tree, and he's holding a candle. And if you blow on the candle, the tree lights up and turns off. So watch. Isn't that cool? And then you turn your lights on. We love this little thing. Nick's mom found it for us. So another thing we wanted to talk about today too, hun, was this little box over here. As we're putting our fillers in, I think we want to start to mention. So you all know we love to travel. We are huge travelers, and we've collected some ornaments. We've started collecting ornaments that are from all of our trips. And it's kind of cool because some of these we got last year and we put it, no, actually none of these have ever been in our tree.
Yeah, they're all new.
These are all new because we got them after Christmas last year.
Yeah.
And so this one here is from Curacao when we were on our first cruise in April.
Yeah, so you want to put it in?
Yeah, I'm so scared because I don't want them to break and fall.
This is from Aruba, also when we went on our cruise. So I'll put that one in. It's fun because like our plan now is this is going to be our memory tree.
Mm-hmm.
Every year we're going to have all these memories of where we traveled.
Do you remember where I got this little kitty?
Colombia.
Oh, it was Colombia?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember Colombia, but this is we got in Colombia. A little kitty. And I guess this is like a resin, and all these dyes are made out of a tree, like sap of some kind, and they turn that color.
This is from Cinque Terre in Italy. It's a little bell. So we're going to put that into, I need a hook for that one though.
And then we have from the Cayman Islands, we have a shell, a seashell. I remember you guys getting them cruise videos. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I forgot we showed some of these.
I think on both cruises too, right?
Yeah, we got some on both. Where's our ship?
Somewhere in here. We'll find it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Somewhere in here.
So someone mentioned earlier, I'm going to talk about this, is a Christmas pickle. A girl actually, someone that I know, a coworker of mine got this for me, and I find it so cute. And I guess apparently what it is her name's Christy. And what it is you put it in your tree, and the first person who finds it in the tree on Christmas morning gets to open their gifts. That's what I hear it's all about. So it says, it's Christmas time, a time for Jingle Bells, stocking presents under the tree, and family traditions. Celebrate the holidays with time-honored German tradition and have fun with your family for years to come. Following an old-world custom, parents waited until Christmas Eve and to hide a small pickle ornament on the Christmas tree, tucking it out of sight among the branches. On Christmas morning, the first family member to spot the pickle was rewarded with a special blessing for coming years to receiving presents under the tree. It's cute, though. I think it's cute.
It is cute.
So we have a pickle in our tree. Sorry.
So one thing we didn't talk about, we forgot to talk at the beginning of the hour, is our contest today.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of tell you guys what our contest is today. So and the reason this is only in Canada because it's actually coupons for free WW bread. So there's 8 of them here, so 8 people will be winning free bread. So how we're gonna do it is we're gonna ask a question at the end of the episode today, and that question will be something that happened throughout the episode, the entire episode tonight.
Yeah.
And so to enter the contest, you just need to send us an email at www.gays, so that's www.gays@gmail.com with your answer. And then the first 8 people to send us an email, we will contact back and try to get your mailing address. And then that's what we'll, as we go through the list, we'll hand out free WWE Red coupons. So keep listening at everything we're talking about tonight, because you might hear something that's important at some point. So we might have already said it too before, so maybe you have to rewind. We're bad. So another ornament that we have, this is from Cannes in France. It's supposed to be a fridge magnet, but we love it as a Christmas tree ornament. Okay, so I'm gonna put it up here.
This is actually kind of a really funny ornament to have.
Yes.
This ornament actually means something very different now, because it's no longer true. But this was an ornament that was given to us from a friend when we moved into our house in 2012.
Yeah.
So guess what, honey? I think we need to go get ourselves a new ornament for when we move into our condo for 2019.
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah.
So this is really weird. It's kind of like, wow, WW bread. Yes, there's loaves of WW bread you can buy at the grocery store. It's 1 point per slice, 3 points for 2 slices.
Yeah. This is an elephant. This is just something that we found at one point that Jean-Luc loves elephants.
I do.
He has an elephant tattoo.
I do.
There's a lot of elephants in the condo. Well, not as much as there used to be, but there's a lot of elephants. He loves them, so that's why we have this ornament.
This is kind of funny because everyone, you guys don't seem to realize how much we love popcorn.
Yes.
We love corn. We love corn of all sorts and sizes. So when we saw this popcorn ornament, we had to have it in our Christmas tree.
We also have this cool peacock that we just liked because as you can see, our tree is very colorful and full of rainbow colors because we enjoy that. It's pretty.
Well, it's funny. I've always used to, when I was growing up, I was always into the monochromatic trees, and then for some reason a couple years ago we found these Christmas ornaments, and I fell in love with them. This is something that it's Cynthia got this for us. And it's the two.
It's Chip and Dale.
It's Chip and Dale, but they look like the chipmunks.
They look like the Gophers.
The Gophers, yes.
Yes. So we have here. This is from Bonaire.
Yes.
And this is a lady that had lost use of her left arm, and she was an artist, and so she did
Taught herself.
She taught herself how to do art, and this is just a flamingo made out of wire from a local artist. So,
and she taught herself how to do this all with her non-dominant arm.
Yeah. So we just loved it. She's such a nice lady.
She was such a sweetheart. And then of course, a rainbow. This is a rainbow.
We love rainbows.
We do. We're part of the rainbow.
We have this ornament too. So this is an ornament that our friends Rob and Steve gave us. We love this because it's a picture of 4 of us. And
yes.
It was one of the first Christmases we spent together. And you guys saw them a few weeks ago. They were here for dinner.
We had dinner with them. They're our besties, and we miss them.
Yeah,
we don't get to see them. We haven't been able to see them as much as we normally do.
Yeah.
Just life is busy on all of our part, on everyone's part. But it's always nice to be able to know that when you have friends out there who really mean the world to you, and you can go to them at any single time. It doesn't matter how long it's been since you've spoken to them or not.
Yeah.
So I'll put this one in there somewhere.
We have an owl. I love owls. I love their big eyes. So we just have this wood owl that we've had. And some of these are just stuff we picked on along the way that we don't remember exactly the spot. We just loved it.
Yeah, because you know what? There's nothing wrong with falling in love with something and just wanting it.
Yeah.
This is actually kind of a fun piece here. It's actual puzzle pieces. And we've always said that we were kind of like a puzzle. Where,
because we feel that we're puzzle pieces. Why are you looking?
Who's LM?
Laura.
I'm gonna get you an ornament of me to put in your tree. Oh, I love that. That's hilarious, Laura.
So that's just because we tend to we're more like puzzle pieces. We feel like we complement each other, so that's what kind of represents. That's why we like that ball. This is kind of cool. So, as you guys know, we're going on tour soon.
Yes.
We'll talk about it in a bit.
Yeah.
But this was actually given to us at our last tour last year from St. Thomas. Because they're a train town, and St. Thomas is a train town, so they gave Thomas the tank. Thomas, I don't know, this is Gordon, apparently.
Oh, I love that too, Susan. You're right. It is an autism ball, the decoration with the puzzle pieces. That's so true.
I didn't know that. So, we're just going to put this in the tree.
We are putting these in the tree because we thought it was so cute that they gave us these. And nothing like little trains in your tree at Christmas time, right?
Like that, see?
It's so cute.
Just lay it on the branch. So,
if I can get it hooked.
Tree's getting goes. Oh, it's Lisa.
Lisa Rocco?
Yeah.
Ah.
I didn't know it was her.
Oh my God, Lisa, a full-size ornament of you? Same one, Lisa Rocco. Love Betty bread. I haven't heard of Betty bread. Is that Low Point bread?
Yeah, I think we have.
Is that from the States?
No, they have it here too.
Oh, cool.
Okay. We also have this ornament that we got last weekend in Nova Scotia.
Yes, from one of the coaches.
Yeah, so this is, I think it was Anne, the coach.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a Nova Scotia ornament, so we're gonna add that to our tree.
Also, the ornaments that we're looking for, like that we look for when we're traveling and things like that, a lot of times we try to find something that's either locally made to support local artists as much as we can, but sometimes it's hard to find stuff like that.
Yeah,
so we try to find something that is meaningful to us or that represents that area.
Yeah. So we'll put more stuff. So that's basically the only thing is that you're right. We didn't find the ship yet, so I don't know where that is. It's somewhere. We'll find it eventually.
Hopefully we find it.
So then we're just gonna add more balls, and we add these at the end. They're like wire rainbow. We'll post a picture when the tree's all done on social media. We won't put that up now because it's hard. It's a hard process, and it's noisy, and we'll do it after. Those are the main ornaments that we put in our tree. So we try to add more. Whenever we go on trips, we try to collect more ornaments. It's just something that it's fun because every year when you take them out, you remember where you were when you bought that ornament.
Mm-hmm.
So for us, it's a special.
We need corn garland.
Yeah, corn.
I think we need an urn of corn ornament somehow.
Yeah.
We need to find one. So, and actually, the last question we have here was from Shannon B, and it says, "Just one
corn?"
Yeah, we only have one corn tonight.
Yeah,
and
just one tonight. And we love corn. We bought more again this weekend. We just had some tonight, so.
There's a really good grocery store in Sudbury, Ontario called Smith's. Their produce is always fantastic, and so we actually force ourselves a lot of times to go groceries before we come home to go to that store. So that's fantastic.
Yeah. So now we can actually start doing our weekly recap for you all. So thank you for those who've been watching so far. If you have more questions for us, please go ahead and ask, because now we'll answer your questions and we'll just go through our weekly recap like always. First things first is my foot still hurts. I've not gone to the gym this week.
Diane, I haven't seen any whole wheat orzo anywhere we've traveled, unfortunately, so I apologize about that.
Yeah, no, we've not seen that at all.
No. And as far as the popcorn goes, we don't want the cats playing with it. They would totally play with it because they love popcorn.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So so my foot still hurts. I'm trying not to use it too much. I'm probably gonna go get it checked out at some point this week because it's hurting too much sometimes. And it's weird because it's only when I'm wearing. I think I heard something on the top of my foot.
Yeah.
I figured it out today because when I was wearing my boots, I could feel the pressure. And now that I'm not wearing my boots or anything, I don't feel any pain at all.
Yeah.
So
it could. I think it's on the top of your foot too. Yeah. And I don't think I honestly think if it keeps going, you need to go get it checked.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. So tomorrow we're going to walk 15 tomorrow. I'm probably going to sit out. I'll watch.
He'll be there, he'll be watching, but I'll be walking.
Yeah, so he'll
for
be
15.
walking because he needs his exercise.
I need my exercise. I need to get back because I was off last week myself. I tried to go and it was hard. It was a hard week last week for me.
And like we said, December is.
Well, no, and I was busy. My schedule at work was very busy.
December is impossible for us. It always is. We always fall off program in December every year.
Yeah, and we're going to get back on again.
Yeah.
So, anyways, on Monday we released
the cream
cheese recipe, and a few of you have already tried it, which is fantastic.
How do you guys like it? I hope you guys are enjoying that
good.
recipe. So if you guys like it, comment below, let us know, because we love sharing these things, and then people are using them and creating our own ideas with them, and we love hearing about it.
Yeah, Julian, we saw your Christmas plan question. We'll answer that in just a bit.
Yeah. So actually we can answer that now, so we can answer the questions. So
Jean-Luc.
So I guess we're not doing anything special for Christmas.
Well, we are. Your mom's coming to visit. She's coming down on
Yeah, my mom's flying down.
We've never had Christmas in our condo
Yes,
before.
we're having Christmas here.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna have Christmas here with my mom, and we're just gonna make food and just relax and enjoy. We're gonna go on live on Christmas Day. We don't know yet. We're thinking about it because we did it last year and it was fun.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
If I can double live, I don't know. I will try to be as lively as Nick and I together.
I'll be the cheerleader from the side.
He'll be the on-side cheerleader. We just don't want him to take any chances in hurting himself.
Yeah. Someone else that has the questions. What are we getting each other for Christmas? We actually are not getting each other anything. We are not.
Well, our lights in our new condo were part of our Christmas gift.
Let's give them a background.
Yeah.
We've actually never really bought gifts for each
other.
1 year we actually did where we actually hid gifts and we actually did a Christmas gifts exchanged with each other, but we tend to be more, we like shopping together. We like finding things that we both enjoy together and then make sure that we're both on board.
Yeah.
And we don't care if he knows or I know. It's still a gift no matter what. It's still something that we appreciate.
We'll probably do, we might even book a spa day or something like that.
Experiences.
We'll go, maybe we should go to the Elmwood Spa with your mom in town. Mm-hmm. We want to do stuff like that. Like we want to go to the Christmas market. Yeah. We're really thinking about going to do the Christmas thing at Wonderland.
Yeah.
Doing the Wonderland experience and doing things like that. Yeah. Renee, Lisa, we are coming to Windsor the weekend right before Christmas. Not exactly sure how long we're staying. We're going to be there till the Sunday, most likely.
Yeah. My mom said she would love that, of course.
I know you would love that. But we want to see how cold it's going to be. That's the problem.
No, it's the subway ride.
At the Winter Wonderland outside?
No, Elmwood Spa.
Oh, Elmwood Spa? Oh, okay. Yes, you would love that. Okay, yes. The market and the distillery, the distillery district one.
So on Monday, we also got our new car. So which was, by the way, a godsend because we came back from Sudbury today, which we'll talk about in a bit. But we will talk about that in a bit. So new car on Monday, which we love.
Yes, it's absolutely amazing. Fantastic car. Sweet ride.
And this is kind of why also we haven't had time to go to the gym this week. We did something every single night.
Oh my god, every single night. So then so Monday night we didn't get home till like 8:30, 9 o'clock by getting the car because we had to leave work, go to Mississauga, pick up Nick's old car, go to the car dealership, switch both cars in,
and drive back.
So we got home, it was around 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we ate late. And so we had to unwind, so
Exactly. So
Tuesday we had a visit from our real estate agent, Tristan.
He came and brought us a gift, which was a housewarming gift, which was like an essential oils diffuser, which was really nice, and a cookbook. He actually got
toys.
me some cat toys, and he got me look at that, an Instapot cookbook. So I'm gonna start looking at some recipes and seeing if we can make some get some WW ideas on that.
Yeah. So that's what happened on Tuesday. So Wednesday we got our light fixtures installed. So we showed you guys pictures. Those pictures posted on social media. But actually, I'm actually going to take the camera right now and
do a pan of the room. Wonderland too. I'm willing to go to busy during Christmas.
So this is our light now in our kitchen.
That's the old light was the big ball with the balls.
This is now our living room light.
That's now our living room light.
And then over here is now our dining room light. So we changed the light fixtures. It was pretty quick actually.
He was a great guy. Yeah. His name it's Phoenix Electrical. Yeah. His name was Fernando, and he was amazing, really nice guy. We're recommended by Superior Lighting in Marc.
Where we got our lights.
Yeah. And so
he actually liked one of our pictures today.
And he did a great job. He also helped us out by installing our digital picture frame on the wall, which we were very, very thankful for. Another cool thing that we did on Wednesday, which we didn't put in here, we actually drove all the way to Mississauga after work.
Yes.
Picked up 2 dressers that we bought for the condo, one to go behind our couch and one to go in our bedroom.
Yes.
And one of the dressers was pre-built. They were both pre-built. One of them weighed over 260 pounds.
So we drove a truck from our place in North York to Mississauga to pick up these 2 pieces of furniture, brought them up the elevator, set them all up, and drove the truck back to U-Haul.
U-Haul,
so,
yes.
No exercise,
but
no
lots
gym,
of activity.
Lots of activity.
Lots of activity. Lots and lots of activity. Yes, Paula, Superior Lighting is amazing. I would recommend anyone going there for lighting. Yeah.
And someone said no Starbucks ornament. No, not yet. And someone asked, Bev asked if we prefer the Instant Pot or Airfryer. They're different machines completely. They don't do the same function. Yeah. So for us to compare them, it's like comparing bananas and oranges. It's just not the same.
Yeah, they're both machines, but
they don't do the same thing.
One fries things, and the Instapot does not fry anything, but makes instant meals quickly. Yeah. It cooks things a lot quicker.
Yeah.
So once on Thursday, what did we do Thursday? We actually had a night home. We were supposed to come out to the Vaughan Christmas party. We had planned on coming.
We had to pack and do laundry.
We didn't realize how busy our week was, and it was the only day that we could actually take
the wrecking ball light. We donated it. Yeah, we donated it.
We decided to donate it. I was gonna keep it, but I'm like to keep it for a year for a Halloween costume.
We don't have
the room to keep it. So
yeah.
So I might still come up with an idea though.
Yeah. And at one point, so people were asking, we will be actually doing a new video at some point about a full condo tour now. It's all now done, and we'll do that in the new year. And
we weren't gonna do it with Christmas decorations because we want to be able to see it without the Christmas decorations.
Someone asked, Patty Steen's asking, do we put spices on our popcorn? Yes, we use Colonel seasonings on all our popcorn, or just salt sometimes.
Thanks for the info, Diane. That's really good.
And that's why I want to go to get it checked out, because I want to make sure that it's fine. So I will be going to check it out at some point.
So on Friday we did do something pretty last minute.
Yes.
Kind of. We knew about it a while ago, but we were like.
So we've not been hearing anything about the WW cruise, and we were discussing a few weeks ago. We were trying to organize a cruise with us with other people.
Traveling with Jean-Luc and Nick.
Yeah, traveling with Jean-Luc and Nick. But the problem is it's too short notice to actually organize
we didn't
it.
want to give you guys some leeway, some head time for people who are interested in coming.
But good news is that we are working with a travel agency.
It is working
to create a travel group with us in the fall next year. We're hoping to do possibly Caribbean cruise.
Yes.
And so if you want to come,
if you're interested, keep saving your money, keep saving some money,
and we'll get some details out at some point about traveling with us. And what we're thinking, our idea is we would actually ask them to book rooms for us. We would have sessions with workshops. Like
not workshops, but
we would
chatting.
share our story.
We would share our story.
Yeah, share our story.
We would share everybody's story.
And have one-on-one chats and just do stuff like that. Like do some activity.
Yeah,
together.
and party, exactly. Yes, party. And go get your passport. So we don't know exactly the full details yet, so keep that in mind. We might actually try off with a smaller group to start with, where we might put a cap at how many people. Because again, this is something that the very first time we do something like this.
Yeah, so
we want to make sure that
it's right and it's done
people are enjoying it and people have a good time and they feel like, you know, they're getting something out of it too. Yeah. I need a roomie. There is a cruise. LOL. You guys are hilarious. Yes,
so we're working on it for the fall. We're hoping Caribbean based on what we're thinking.
Yes.
And like I said, we have ideas of what we're going to do on board, and so.
However, prior to the fall, Nick and Jean-Luc are going on a cruise in February.
Yes, we booked a cruise in February. Yeah. My mom and Jean-Luc's aunt Lise.
Yes.
Who we've seen.
I don't think they saw her.
They saw Jeanette. So they didn't see her on yesterday, but we're going on a cruise with them. My mom's going on her first cruise, which we're very excited. It's funny because years ago it's not something that we would have thought going on cruises.
No.
It was like cruises.
Too much walking.
Like why would we do that? And now that we've gone on it and we talked to my mom about it, I realized my mom's gonna love it. It's like it's a completely unique experience that you don't get anywhere else.
Well, we have to thank Mel, because she's the one that is already. She's been telling us about this cruise, and I hope it's okay that we tell everybody that you're going on a cruise, because if not, the cat's out of the bag. Yeah. We're going on a cruise with you. So, and they would know anyways because we'd probably take pictures with her on the cruise.
Yes, and we will.
So Mel and her aunt are going on the cruise as well, and their husbands as well. Michael and Dan. So it's gonna be fun. A group of 8 of us are gonna be going together. Yeah. And can't wait. Looking forward
it's
to.
It's a Caribbean cruise. We're going to Western Caribbean. So if any of you want to go on a cruise, anyways, February 8th is actually our cruise with Celebrity. We're going on the Eclipse. So if you're on board and we're there, we will say hello. So
we say hello.
Yeah, we say hello to everybody. So if you're going to go on a cruise and you just want to show up and be there on that ship with us, we'll be there too. So. And we can't wait because we love traveling. We love it. It's places that it's Mexico, and I've never been to Key West, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, as far as other wellness weekends, we have not heard anything else right now. I don't think you're gonna hear anything too much.
Equinox. I keep saying the wrong ship.
Yes. Yeah. Solstice. You keep saying, right?
And I kept saying Eclipse.
Oh, okay.
It's Equinox.
Well, it starts with an E.
Yeah, that's why.
So, as far as the wellness weekends goes, we haven't heard anything else. I don't think anything would be coming up until after the new year. To be honest with you, if there's anything else coming up. Yeah. So on fingers crossed, we would love to see more wellness weekends coming out in Ontario and other provinces, because we enjoyed,
it's so
and
much
I
fun.
think the members enjoyed them too. So keep your eyes out. Fingers crossed that's something that keeps going.
Yeah. So
Friday night we actually jumped into a car as well and drove to Sudbury. We did really good.
Yeah.
We've been on Purple all week.
Yeah. Except Friday we ate chips.
Well, I think it all started when we got to our rest stop on our way. We were going to stop to get Swiss Chalet.
But they had none of the healthy options.
It was
all fries, and we're like, no.
It was one of the en routes.
So we went to Pita Pit instead.
Which was fine, because they had great, and we met the lovely ladies at Pita Pit.
We stayed on track
until we got to Mom's house.
And then we were like,
she had a bag of, and it's not Mom's fault. I'm not blaming Mom. I will not, it's our own fault. She had a bag of chips on the counter, and we were like, chips! Actually, we started off with popcorn first.
Yeah. Let's just say we ate a lot.
We ate a lot.
And then Saturday morning, we went to get weigh-in. I gained 3.3 pounds this week, so I will be honest. And I knew I would. No gym. It's just my body's, that's the way it works. And plus, I've been eating like crazy the last 2 days. I'm pretty sure it's probably even higher than that right now.
Oh, I know I'm higher than that right now, too. I gained a pound this week, too. I'm at 182.2. I was at 181.2 last week. And
we know ourselves. December's tough. Yeah. We always have struggles in December.
Well, and there's always food. There's food in front of you all the time. So it's okay. We're okay with that. I find the drive out there awful. My laws say Joseph Island. Yeah, it's not the greatest drive. And actually, on the way there, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah. So on the way there wasn't too bad. We actually went to the WWE meeting on Saturday morning. We had so much fun. We walked in there. We were so excited to see us. Like, you guys don't understand, when we walk in and you guys get excited, we get excited. It's just like,
oh my goodness,
it's fun
crazy.
It's fun to run into all of you and be able to chat with you, because sometimes we walked in, especially at the beginning when we were doing our tour, people didn't know us as much, so we just walk in and be really quiet. Now it's fun to see people, and people come up to us and talk to us and say, oh, you messaged me, and it's just, we love that. It's fun to meet people.
Yeah, and then we also had our Starbucks on Saturday morning, which was yummy. It was delicious. We were going to get a small, got a large.
Yes.
It was worth it. Venti.
Worth it.
And then for lunch, we make a tradition. It's traditional food that Nick's mom has always made, and Nick and his family have always had for
so
Christmas.
We celebrated Christmas with my family because we have too many Christmases back in.
It's actually changed though since I've been around. It's funny how it's evolved.
Yeah. We always celebrate Christmas early with my family because they're in Sudbury and it's just easier for us to drive up there when there's less traffic
and less snow.
So there's usually at the beginning of December, it's usually better to travel. And we also do Jean-Luc's family a week before Christmas, and we spend Christmas here. We changed this years ago because we used to go at Christmas time all the time. We would get sick, and so we said to our families, like, you know what? Christmas is about love. It doesn't have to be the specific day, so we'll celebrate together on different days, and it works for us.
And it works.
So we actually had Christmas with my family this weekend. We had a traditional food, which was like pits pangs, which is like these meat-filled buns.
But we changed them from ground pork and veal to ground turkey and chicken, and they turned out amazing. Yeah. So good. Nick's mom makes them, and they're amazing. She buys these little buns, and then you stuff the buns, and then you bake them in the oven so the buns get crunchy. Mm-hmm. Yummy.
Delicious.
And then we make pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah, we made pizza, just cheese and pepperoni. Made macaroni salad.
Some macaroni
and then the meatballs is what I brought into the family. But this year, Nick's mom made the meatballs, and they were to die for. The glaze on them was amazing.
Yeah.
Hide the vacuum. A couple years ago, we had meatballs and vacuum incident where a whole crock pot of meatballs fell on Mom's Bissell, her really
and
nice
it was never
vacuum.
the same again.
The vacuum never worked again.
The same again.
Well, yeah, and my sister-in-law Lisa, Nick's brother's wife, was sitting there trying to clean it with Q-tips. It was hilarious but terrible all at the same time.
So something else. So we also then went to the Mark's Day Parade. We actually
it was so cute. It was.
And then we were there. The kids saw a phone booth, which they don't know what a phone booth is. We talked about this last night when we went live.
The parade was absolutely adorable. It wasn't very long, but it was really cute, and it's a tradition that Nick's sister started with our niece and nephew, and we just wanted to keep the tradition going. Yeah. I'm just going to say this, it was cold, and it was very cold, and we're not from Sudbury, and they're from Sudbury, so they're used to this cold.
Up there.
And I can't believe your sister sat there without a toque the entire time, and she wasn't.
I would have died.
I don't know how she did it. Don't know how you did it. I just thought of that right now.
For dinner, we pretty much had almost the same things as lunch, because that's what we do.
We make enough food to last
both meals.
Both meals.
Which is a good thing, because you don't have to overeat on different things.
And then not only that, it's so much easier, because dinner time is just warming it up.
And then we had dessert.
Sugar pie. Sugar pie and gâteau frigidaire. And chocolate and chips and chocolate and gum. No, we didn't have gummies.
No gummies. But we had a lot.
I think your mom has gummies left at her house.
Oh, she does.
Because we bought gummies.
They're in the cupboard, Mom.
They're in the cupboard.
Yeah.
I also think I left my peanut butter balls too.
Yeah.
I'm telling you everything I bought.
I'm
telling you everything.
Yeah, we bought a lot of stuff. We ate it all, and you know what?
And then Mom gave us chips too,
which we ate all afternoon.
Yes.
So it's one thing I wanted to point out, because Rosie made a comment on this when she asked her question this week. She was saying they always seem like they're always on.
We're never always on, people.
We struggle just like all of you. It happens. And especially this time of year, it's really hard to not give it to temptation, and we try our best as much as we can.
The chips we did not forget. We didn't want them.
Yeah.
The peanut butter balls we did forget, because I would have brought them home. I would have frozen them, and I would have had them slowly, because that doesn't bug me. Because I can cut that and portion that. The gummies we would have brought home, because we would have totally ate those.
Yeah. Grr. So that's...
Now you have to finish them. Yes, you do, Mom.
And then his Aunt Lise, who's going on the cruise with us.
Yes.
And his cousin Jeanette. And
my cousins Jeanette and Eric came over. Jeanette and her significant other.
Yeah. And we sang karaoke last night live. So if you guys want to see that video, it's on Facebook. We actually went live and sang some guys.
Okay, we're going to do a random Christmas song.
Yeah, say a random Christmas song.
Name a Christmas song. We're going to sing it.
Yeah, we're going to sing a random Christmas song right now. And we'll keep talking until we say the name, okay?
Yeah.
And this morning we went to breakfast with my family before we left and drove back. The ride back was clear, beautiful, until someone said Jingle Bells. Okay, what are you doing?
I was getting Jingle Bells ready.
Okay. So we don't play the music.
No, I'm just getting the lyrics.
Okay. Yes. So we came back. The drive was fine until we hit past Perry Sound, which is a city north of Toronto, or a town north of Toronto, and then it got snowy and crazy.
Scary as double H hockey sticks.
Yes.
Okay, we were driving, and
Yes.
Nick is an amazing driver. I will give him, I believe by Josh Groban. I can probably do that one. I haven't tried it though, but anyways, so Nick is an amazing driver. At one point, there's a car in front of us, and tries to slow down as he puts on his brakes.
He starts swerving. And then he starts sliding, and he slams himself into this guardrail. And it goes back in the road.
And then starts driving.
And keeps driving.
And I'm like, Nick, can we please pass him?
And I was able to brake and stop behind him far.
Thank goodness.
I keep a long distance. I don't like following too close, so I...
Everyone's making me, they want Minu Kiritsie, Ave Maria. We'll do Jingle Bells
Jingle
first.
Bells.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jingle Bells was the first one that was said.
But I just want to finish. So we drove home. We got home safe, as you guys can see. The cats were very happy to see us. They've been snuggling us all night, and then we started preparing for this show, doing our prep. We haven't stopped, guys. So that's why when we started the show, we said we're tired because we are exhausted. We have no energy left.
We're sleepy and sleazy. Yeah. I mean, sleepy and sleepy.
Yeah. You ready?
Yes. Okay. 1, 2, right there.
Okay. Jingle bells,
jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All the hills we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha!
In a sled, when the bobtails ring, making spirits bright.
That doesn't look good.
It is alright. Well, why are you then? Okay, that's terrible. Okay, enough of that. Another song. But you do it because I can't do those. Ave Maria, I can't do.
No, I'll do Minu Kiritsie.
Okay.
Do I want it in English or French?
Do it in English. Or either way. Why don't you find
I'll do it at the end. How about I'll finish.
And they're all laughing.
PG, boys, PG. I'll do it at the end.
Okay. So, our tour is restarting soon.
Yay!
So, I'm actually going to be sitting down this week. I've written down all the emails I've received. Remember, if you want us to visit your location or call in, you have to send us an email at www.gaze@gmail.com and send us your coach, your location of your workshop, date, the day of the week, and time. So, email us. So this week we got an entry from Whitney W. She's from Aurelia, but she asked us to go to Barrie.
Yeah.
So Barrie is now a possible tour stop.
And we finally got the thumbs up from Sandra D, our lovely Sandra D, to share her video. We haven't had the opportunity to do so. We want to share the video, but we want to show it to you guys live. And because of our setup this week, we weren't able to do so.
Yeah.
But Sandy, look out for your video because it's coming next Sunday live on our show.
And so someone's asking, can we go to... Yes, this is a new tour. So if you've already visited your location, you can again submit it again.
Yes.
We will return to the locations
yes.
because it's a whole new tour. It's a whole new year. So things change. So yeah, for sure, submit a location you've already been to.
Yeah. Another thing too is we've already talked about, you guys, we've already talked about purple, and we absolutely love purple. It's a thing for us, I think. I think we're going to be able to sustain it. It was not easy week, but it was a good week.
Yeah.
We felt confident. We felt like we still had enough points to have our snacks and our meals. We weren't overeating.
No.
And you know, it was good. We're very pleased with it so far. Hopefully next week we'll see exactly how it is after 2 weeks, because we're going to give it to her again this week.
Yeah. So do some few shout outs. So
thank you, Heather. We were going to ask you that too, if you guys don't mind, because yours is a little too long. We can't download it any other way either.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that's why we're asking each person in each group if they send a video if they're okay with us sharing. We asked for the Sova one. They said yes. Sandra D said yes as well. So that's why we're going to share that one as well.
Wow, we're like way behind tonight.
Yes.
Talk.
Yeah.
So
almost done.
we got some shout outs that we want to give. I want to give a shout out to Rosie for being down 10 sacks of potatoes.
No, that was 6 10-pound.
6 10-pound sacks. It was 6 10-pound sacks of potatoes. So she's shed 60 pounds, which is fantastic, Rosie. We are so proud of you. It's just awesome. So good on you.
Yeah.
And then
Kira, who became a W ambassador.
Yes.
And she also she got her first advent calendar on her journey. She was always afraid of having one.
Yeah, she posted a really cool post on our group the other day. I think it was just yesterday or today, and she said, I never bought an advent calendar for the last little while on my journey because I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to control myself, and now I know I can. And her post was really, really uplifting, and it made me feel that something as simple simple as an advent calendar
Yeah.
can be someone's trigger. But good for you for being able to fight that, and that's an awesome NSV there.
You wrote most of these, so I think you need to, because I don't remember which.
Yeah, so Chantel from Hamilton, she was asking, I just want to let you know, you have both dresses. You were wearing both dresses. You looked fantastic in both of them.
Yeah.
Depending on how you want it to feel on that day, that's the dress you should be putting on. When you wake up that morning and you feel something and you wear something that makes you feel good, that's what you should wear.
For sure. And I remember the picture now. The thing is, it's very vague. I just got home and I started looking at stuff, so we're both like, we both did parts of tonight's show. We both concentrated on different parts, so, okay. So Laura L. She's still 2.1 from goals, and she's on maintenance right now, so she posted a picture of herself in front of her tree.
We skipped one though, because Kim, we're glad you have power, Kim Emiat.
We told you on Saturday.
You, believe, right?
Yeah, we said I'll be back, and you'll be able to watch us live.
And I love that idea too. So she just said someone put vitamins in an advent calendar, so they take their vitamins every day, which is a great way of reminding yourself to take your vitamins.
Andy M, love that you tried something new, the bagels recipe.
Yeah,
right?
You tried the bagels recipe. No, she's the one that actually took
different type of products.
Oats. She took oats. She put them in a emulsifier, and she made oat flour and made 2-point bagels with it.
If you run out, it's still points because you grind it, it becomes points.
Yes, as soon as you grind something, it becomes points, and that does make sense because you're changing the form of it.
It's like when you grind fruit.
Exactly. When you're blending fruit and putting it into a smoothie, you have to count points for it, right? So Heather, our lovely Heather
from Milton
is down 30 pounds. 30 pounds gone, and she's down a pant size and a shirt size, which is fantastic. We're so proud of you.
Jan is 90 pounds, is around the corner, so I want to give a shout out to Jan.
Yeah. Mel B down 5.2 pounds and moving to, she's just left green and going to purple. She's going to try out purple for 2 weeks, which is awesome.
Christina G, who's down 91.8 pounds, so she's missing 8.2 to get to 100.
Which is fantastic. You're almost around the corner, and actually in that post, what she had mentioned was the fact that she had given herself the challenge to meet the 100 by the end of the year.
Oh, right.
So she only has she has a month to do the 90.
Yeah.
Don't discourage yourself if you don't. You still lost 91 pounds in this 12 months.
Yeah, so
which is nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah. And then Laura M's down 26 pounds.
Yes.
So thanks,
congrats everybody. And congrats
everybody.
to everybody else who's posted. You know, we try to find as many shout outs as we possibly can.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a gain, Patty. Patty,
I
guess
gained
what?
this week.
So did I. I gained a pound.
3 pounds.
It is frustrating, but you know what? You move on.
Yeah.
You move on. It's a new week.
Yeah. We want to thank everyone who participated in the WWH Challenge the last 3 weeks, the Mind, Body, and Soul Challenge. It was so much fun this week seeing all the meals.
And everybody's
and it was hard to post.
It was tough.
There's so much work. Yeah. I can understand. I was posting all our meals and oh my god, I can't wait till this is done. So we're not doing any challenge for December. We're taking
That's
a break.
not true. We are doing a challenge, and this is actually not. It's a challenge, but it's a different type of challenge. We want to call it the Random Act of Kindness Month. Okay. So for the month of December, we ask you to post any type of random act of kindness that you do to others or that has been done to you. We want to share all the love that we get from everybody during this time of family, friends, and loved ones. And then we also want others to feel the love by random acts that you're doing to other people.
So share them on
social media, just a story that you have.
Yeah.
Share them in our groups.
We are planning, so one of the things that we're doing, so because we're so busy with traveling and everything we're doing with WW, we don't have time to actually volunteer our time. We volunteer our time, we're doing all this. Like, it's not going to be...
Right.
So this is volunteer work right now.
We all end up doing stuff anyways.
But what we decided to do is we're actually going to donate some of our WW Good, some of our wellness wins to get WW Good money to...
Yeah, we're going to actually donate our WW Wellness wins to the charity of that, of WW's choice. In order
just to give some food
to people who need it.
You know, that'll be our act of kindness for this month. We're not expecting everyone to do this. This is something that we think we want to do just because we want to give back, and I thought that's a good way to do it. So that's what we're going to do as well.
And then that means keep an eye out for January because that's when our new challenges are going to start.
Yeah.
So
who knows? It might be we're thinking it might be a bigger challenge.
Keep an eye out in January. You'll hopefully hear some stuff by the end of December.
Yeah. So next week's video. So tomorrow we're going to be releasing a video about
Instapot.
Hard-boiled eggs.
Boiled eggs.
Because we did it live the last time. We thought we'd actually film an actual instructions how to actually do it. So if you have an Instapot, watch us on that day to make perfect hard-boiled eggs.
Exactly. On Friday we will have a new favorite things coming out, which is Body Attack with Alex.
Yeah.
And she's like one of our favorite instructors, and she's actually probably ready to like give birth anytime now.
Yeah, she is.
She's like due, like I think at least so. Andrea would know if she's watching, or someone who might know. Laura might know as well.
On Sunday, next Sunday's live show will be.
Did you want that one typed out? I don't think we need that one typed out, Kim. Thank you so much for offering, though. That's really sweet.
Yeah. Sunday we're doing next live. We'll be getting the support you need.
Yep.
So we're gonna be talking. A lot of people are asking about that in our group about how do you get the support if you're alone, if you don't have any help. What can you do? So we'll actually talk about that next week.
Good night, Heather.
And so that's basically it. We made it to the end, and look, we're on time.
Yeah.
8:59.
8:59.
Exactly on time. So thanks everyone for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button below. You guys, it helps us out. The more likes we get. If you enjoyed watching us, if you watched the entire show, just please hit the like. Please. And if you're watching later and you want to leave some comments below, ask us some other questions. We will answer them as well. So if you guys have any more questions, you can follow us on all social media.
Using hashtag WWGays. Check out our website, www.gays.com.
I also got to tell them I made new business cards today.
Yeah, we got new business cards coming out.
Yeah, so a third generation of business cards. So watch for those when we go on tour. So thanks for watching, everyone.
And I'm going to sing O Holy Night.
Okay, let's go. I'm not going to sing.
You're not singing with me?
No.
I'm singing it in English because that's the first lyrics that I found.
Yeah. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Ready to sing?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is
our contest,
the night. Oh yeah, we forgot the
Okay,
contest.
so before we go, we forgot.
Never mind.
Yeah. Thank you, Michelle. So yes, the question of the night is, at one point throughout the evening, we talked about our friends that gave us an ornament. What are their names? So send us an email at www.gays@gmail.com. This is only for Canadians.
Do not put it in the comments here.
Yeah.
Send it in the email, please.
So send an email with the name of the two guys that are our best friends that are on the ornament that we talked about. The first 8 people who we get an email from, we will actually be checking the answer. We'll be contacting you back to get your mailing address.
If you feel comfortable sending your address right away, please do so, because then that way we can just send out the question. The contest is answer this question. In this video, at some point today, we mentioned our 2 best friends' name, and we actually have an ornament with them that we placed in our tree.
Yes. So
if you can name the 2 best friends.
And so the first 8 people who actually send an email, who have the correct answer and who we can actually get in hold of, because that's another thing too, we have to get a hold of you, will win a coupon. This is only for Canada, again, because these coupons are only Canadian coupons, and that's why we couldn't do it in any other place. But we have other contest ideas for other locations. So so hopefully you guys try out for this, and now you can keep going if you're singing.
I'll do Minuit Chrétien now.
Okay.
Minuit chrétien, c'est l'heure solennelle où l'homme Dieu descendit jusqu'à nous pour effacer la tâche originelle et de son Père arrêter le courroux. Le monde entier tressaille d'espérance à cette nuit. Nous donne un sauveur. Peuple à genoux, attends. I have no voice anymore. Ta délivrance, Noël. I can't sing right now. Noël. And not only that, I'm in the condo. I don't want the neighbors to hear me.
Oh, Willie, they're not going to hear that much.
You never know.
Not louder than a speaker.
Love your voice. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. See you guys later. See you tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night.
Bye.
How do you do this one?
The X at the top right corner.
Oh, I don't see it. End?
Okay.